everyone. For this review, we have the Transformers masterpiece MPM-14 Bonecrusher. This is a 2007 movie character and almost completes the Decepticons for the line. Brawl has been announced, so we will be finishing off the Decepticons pretty soon. So it is pretty cool to have this guy to just further complete the ranks of the movie Decepticons. So I believe this is the American version. I think I got this from Hasbro or Target. So some good artwork on the front. We get some nice masterpiece graphics and the truck mode on the top. We get the truck mode again on the side. Some legal stuff on the bottom. We get this kind of extravagant, well, not really, but vehicle mode and just kind of portrait of the face on the side. I mean, they're trying to make this look really dynamic with the shadowing and everything. And on the back, you get to see what all he comes with. He's got a battle damaged face. I think they're letting us know that his hand is articulated. He's got different versions of the claws, depending on what you're trying to achieve. From vehicle mode to robot mode, they just kind of spread out and look a little different. And then you get a bunch of blast effects. So that is nice. So that is the packaging. Let's take him out the package and see what it looks like. So this guy's got a pretty no frills packaging. A lot of masterpiece figures are gonna have like styrofoam, not styrofoam, like the clear plastic trays. He is just full of cardboard. Um, Feels like something is in here, so there are some parts in there. The side pieces are hollow; they're just holding him in place. And got some twist ties on the back. He also has a booklet. This is paper, black, white, and purple. So pretty no frills there. Not as nice as like the other Takara masterpiece stuff, and then some basically legal stuff right there. He comes out fairly easily, and even though this is not very uh sophisticated or looks good, at least with the paper twist ties, you can get them out pretty easily. The box with the accessories opens up pretty easily. There's a flap. There's tape on one side. There's a flap on the top. But on the inside, you do have the dreaded mummy wrapping paper. So you're going to have to tear this stuff open to get to the accessories. So in the larger bundle, you get his scoops. In the smaller bundle, you get everything else. There's the face, face one, face two, and a whole bunch of fire effects. So you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fire effects. And You cannot see the face from the bottom. So there's that. It looks like the face is up in the front though. So let's see. So these ones that are kind of splayed out, we're gonna use those for robot mode. The ones that are more uniform and straight, we're gonna use these for vehicle mode. So the arm that these attach to, there are slots, and you just slide these in, and they kind of tab together for the purpose of vehicle mode. See where this connects at. Ah, here we go. And you got the arm here to the side, and you got this little tab that this goes into, and it's just gonna snap in. You'll notice there is like this piece at the bottom, this piece at the bottom, so these two kind of go together like that. Also, screws on this side, screws on this side, so keep all the screws on the same side. That's the best way to think about it. And um, as far as how this is supposed to store, that's a good question. Okay, I think really you just do this, and that's kind of it. Is this lock in place anywhere? Yeah, does not. So it just kind of sits like that. All right. Let's go over the vehicle a little bit more. The tires are plastic, even though they look very realistic. We've got something right here. This plastic piece is covering it, but I think this is a real world symbol that they took that from. The windows are this dark, smoky plastic. They're not just painted. The steps here on the side are painted. On the front, you've got this simulated dirt, but this is a clear window. There's some kind of flat robot parts on the inside, so you can't really see any kind of detail there, but that's pretty cool. The grill, you can tell, has kind of this brown wash to it, like it's been out in the desert. The lights are silver, and it's like a license plate of some sort in the front. That's kind of nice. Same, pretty much same detail on the side. The steps are a little bit different. This piece here is a little different. These clear pieces on the top, I guess they're just meant to be lights. I don't think they have anything to do with transformation. And then on the back, Got some really nice detailing on the lights and the mud flap, these little reflectors. They have this little fixture on the back. And this piece in the back is just painted. This is just black. And just so you can see the underside, it's pretty like clean on the underside. If you didn't know this was a transformer, you would think this is probably what this truck looks like on the underside. All right, so that's the vehicle mode. Let's get him into robot mode and check him out. All right, so here is Bonecrusher in robot mode, and he is an absolute beast. I mean, just an incredible beast. Um, you've got two different face plates you can put on him. This is the one where Optimus punched him in the face and his eyes, kind of poking out. Or you get the standard one, and as you see, these just clip on really easily. Um, so that's nice. He can transform with the face on, but for whatever reason, they, had him in the box without the face mask on. He is kind of large, little unwielding to kind of move around because he's top heavy. He's got good balance, but just when you go to pose him, you might want to have the arms stick out a little bit, just kind of help with balance. He's got the default claws on, and you can easily pop these off. And let's see here. They slide on. So you just need to pull them out. Just trying to figure out if I need to pull them in any other direction but outward. It's kind of tough trying to stand over this camera and pull it out. Let's see here. Okay. Here we go. And just slide the other one on. And there we go. It's really not that hard. But yeah, trying to do that awkwardly. So there's a lot you can do with the claws. I don't know what officially you're supposed to do with them, but there is this one articulation point where it comes up and down. So you basically can pull this whole armature forward. It does swivel, as you see, and you can bring it down, and you have kind of this grabbing action that you can perform with it. And just kind of put it back. And this is pretty much its default mode, like this. And if you wanted to, you could leave either of those claws on the back. They're both pretty gnarly. So if one's asymmetrical, it doesn't really stand out much. Articulation. Well, let me just start off with. There's like a million steps to this guy. This is probably one of the most like long transforming, like stepwise transformers I've had to deal with. Definitely more steps than MP-44. Um, as you're going through the steps, it does make sense. The only place where it was a little weird is the arms. And I realized at one point that there's this flap here just needed to pull over more. It's double hinged, and basically this edge needs to come over this piece here. So it's like, basically folding like this. And once you get it so that this entire piece is this way a lot more, this piece will snap in better. So that kind of solved that problem. Another thing that's kind of amazing is how the feet transform. These struts have to snap in, the wheel spins inward. Um, there's a little gear that a little strut that comes down it and connects the wheels. It's just incredibly like thoughtful. Um, yeah, whoever engineered this, like bravo to them. There's just you just can't imagine just like how much stuff is going on with this guy. The head's got some interesting articulation. There's a ball joint with also this piece that moves up and down. Everything's ratcheted. The hands do open. Um, the two middle top hands are kind of fixed, but they do articulate. This swivels, so you're going to get a lot of range of motion with this. Same thing with the feet. They do have quite a bit of articulation. Um, even though this thing is like a beast transforming, there's all these parts, but the ratchets are nice and thick, so you don't have to worry about this guy, falling over due to, just holding himself up. Um, and then for the pieces, I haven't really, let's see, probably going to need to look at the instructions here because you can tell that they are keyed. Um, but you can also start, I don't, I don't know if this is supposed to go here, but there are some areas where you can kind of tell like certain parts go in certain places. The head in particular, I think is this piece. And this is basically kind of a rubbery material, same kind of material that the blast effects normally come in. So there are going to be key pieces where these plug into, but these ports are kind of all over the place, so I think you can mix and match a little bit. And if you just wanted it kind of temporary, you can just kind of lay them on here too. You don't have to snap these pieces in. I mean, because of the nature of this plastic, it will just, sit there. I think this is cool. I don't plan on displaying him this way, but for people who want to, I think it's nice. Options are always better than not having options. Okay, so I'm show him off with Megatron. Megatron is still the tallest so far, but this dude is huge. I mean, considering how high this goes, he's like the space that he takes up is a little bit larger than Megatron. He's definitely wider. Um, he's very sturdy though. That's one thing I like about the build of this toy. Then here we've got the Optimus that he fought, who ripped his head off, and that size ratio looks pretty good. This looks like the correct height for each of them, so that's nice. Let's show the back off just to kind of show that. He cleaned up pretty good. He has a few asymmetrical parts, but for the most part, he's pretty symmetrical. just a real feat of engineering. So definitely recommend it. Um, really nice as a figure, nice vehicle mode, sturdy. If you're a completist, you're going to want to complete the movie Decepticons for the 2007 movie. And now that we've got Brawl on the way, now's your time to pick this guy up before Brawl gets here. So let me know what you think in the comments. And as always, thanks for watching and tune into more videos coming up. Thank you.